You might have to go shake Wolf down if you want iron.
I'm not looking for iron, I'm looking for steel.
Then do you have to process Wolf?
I wonder if I can raid his inventory. No, it doesn't appear I can. I can give him raw coal and raw iron, though. Get the junk out of my inventory. Yeah, we don't appear to have steel being produced yet. Alright. I don't have any furnaces. I have burners and electric mining drills, assembling machines.
It appears my computer's slowly starting to pack a sad at Minecraft, which is sad.
It's slowly starting to what?
Pack a sad.
Pack a sad.
Yep.
Do you people even try to use the same language as the rest of us English speakers?
I don't think
Yes.
so. Yeah, no.
Oh, Mortimer, I disagree! Please tell me there are belt splitters being made up here somewhere. No.
Was Wolf listening to that whole conversation?
Oh, probably. His headset's wireless.
Am I the only one with a wired headset? Fucking hell.
Yeah. Loser.
No, my headset's wired.
He's just got acres of wire.
Yeah, it does. It is a high-end headphone.
I have no idea what you were doing there, so I'm just gonna walk over here and...
That's belts and things. Belts and inserters. But we don't have all of the types unlocked yet, so there's blank machines hanging.
Ah, okay. Okay, so this, I want output priority left.
It is already behaving better, so I think much better shape.
So you just had to go fiddle your wire, huh?
Yeah. It goes over SATA cables down to some port replicators. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, well, let's drop that in the window over there so eventually we can see it. Oh. Don't have that do that.
Are you singing? Oh. No? Okay.
Oh, it's magic. You know.
Oh, it's magic. No, I don't know that.
Are we changing our categories?
I
Digital has already changed.
I did. I'm on top of it, y'all.
Factorio. Lazy bee waiting to do dino dancing. There we go. Update.
Dancing with my dino. Oh.
Cool.
Dancing with my dino.
Hello. We're back.
Oh, hi.
Oh my goodness, Wolf is bright red.
According to my stats, no one's here anyway, so whatever.
Wolf's bright red.
Hey! What am I?
Chopped liver.
I don't know, it's not registering you
Alright.
on the list, so...
Oh no, I'm
Well,
out of power poles.
I can tell that you're wearing a bright red t-shirt, so, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
however you're watching, it's not showing up and counting as a viewer, so...
uncharacteristically bright.
I just walked in, and yes, it is uncharacteristically bright of him.
I'm just gonna sit here and gurgle, because apparently that stir fry is percolating. That's a charming feeling, this percolating
Are
like
you
a coffee maker. We don't have power poles being made anymore, do we? Oh, never mind, they're right here. And yes, I realize
Yeah.
this is not according to the Wolf Book of Plays, but I'm making a hack job of steel here, so I can have some.
This is actually... I usually do something like this because my steel smelter array needs medium power poles.
I am just trying to get some steel happening, so we are not
I am
stellar.
not offended by that.
Well, there's a first for everything. Everything I do in Factorio is positive.
No, I just
Question and judge loudly.
I might do it a different way. like your interesting miners over here.
Oh, is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna fight? Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna pick up these ones that are dead though.
Yes, please. Okay, so I've got steel being produced.
And
I'm going to
put
make
them on here, I guess.
What's that?
Where there's...
Oh yeah. If you've
I
got
don't know, there's some spots that could use a miner.
Alright, so taking away my ability to manually craft has already saved us. Because I just tried to make a steel chest by hand. Fuck.
So you went and redid that?
Oh
Should
yeah.
I do that too?
I would highly recommend redoing that.
Settings...
controls... I took my left click and right click and added Shift Alt Control. And then just got rid of the third one, and I think that's probably adequate to keep from shitting the bed on this one. Okay, so I've got steel.
Yeah. Remove the 5 and the all, and do a complicated one.
Yeah, I just removed the all, and then I made 1 and 5 instead of left and right click. I made them require the 3-button salute. So it's like, no, I'm not doing that by accident.
Oh, you still have... You shouldn't have 5 on them. You don't need to make 5 of anything. Actually, we're done making things. You could make it so you can't craft anything.
Alright, how did your arm get missed? Put that back.
Let's see.
There we go.
Hey, Puff, is it bacon time yet?
Who with the
Do
what?
you understand what she just said? Guess not.
It broke up a little bit, so I didn't catch all of it.
Hey, Puppers, is it bacon time yet?
No, not even close.
No.
So, I can't help but notice, according to Discord,
4 more hours?
Sadine is playing Google Chrome.
Yeah, I have noticed that.
I find that highly entertaining as a thing to play. Google Chrome. Okay, so we have steel being produced.
So there is an offline version of Google Chrome that has a game in it.
Wolf, why would this robot arm be...
Dino jump.
Never mind, I figured it out.
it had something else in its hand.
Exactly. I couldn't see it because it was holding it over the facility. But once I moused over it, it shows up in the little tooltip on the right side. I'm like, oh, it's got crap in its hand. That makes sense. Alright, so if you need steel, we've got it slowly being produced. I feel like we need a lot more furnaces to produce it at any sort of decent rate, but since I'm literally pirating the iron and coal, I didn't want to get too greedy with it.
Well, the iron and it's not going towards anything at the moment. We need to get some science set up.
Yeah. Well, the steel isn't going to anything just yet, so I feel like when it does start, it probably is better if I'm not stealing too much from the line.
I'm just clearing some trees. So I know I imported the belt and inserter blueprint. What do you want to do for all of the other things we have to build? Do you want to come up with them all this time?
I could. I mean, you're probably gonna dislike it, but I can do it. I'm not very good at mall.
I mean,
I'm not very good at mall production. I've done it, I want to say, twice now, and
yeah.
my second one is a sprawling nightmare of a build.
Well, you could attempt to emulate how I built mine. So you do a machine, skip 3 tiles, machine, skip 3 tiles, and then another machine. So you're essentially 5 machines wide, but you've got a gap so that you can put a bunch of... Generally, you run gears down lines that are between the machines, because a lot of things need gears. And that other one I had was... So one of the belt had 2 lanes of gears, and the other inner belt had a lane of gears and a lane of pipe. And then outside of that, probably need full belt of iron plate on one side, full belt of copper plate on the other. And then you could have mixed belts of like steel and plastic, and blue chips and low density structures. And then you just use a splitter and kind of run them in on a little short leg run. But that makes it so that it can stay fairly organized. And anything that needs to have a different kind of intermediate that isn't on a belt, you can use a long-handed inserter to pass between.
Okay.
And then like the gear and the pipe belts end up using undergrounds and just ducking under inserters and stuff as necessary. So like that one that I built that probably needs some improvement to be a blueprint that you take in all the time everywhere, or have it do some phases at least. Was kind of built up like that. So yeah, like even just the belt stuff here. So that's kind of the spacing.
Yeah.
And then it had the other one I built, it had more, it had probably 3 on each side.
Yeah, extra.
So it had
extra crap being bussed in.
Yeah. And most stuff needs copper and iron. So I think those are the only ones that I do full belts. And then like another red and green mix belt is pretty common, so have that for chips.
Do we have arms being made down here, I think? Oh, are they up here?
Yeah, I think I tore down that. Yeah, so this is just belts and inserters. So that's like just like your basic logistics stuff. And then I'd probably start out the other workshop with assembly machines pretty close to the front, and then maybe power poles, or at least that's how I did my other one, because those are kind of the most important next bits aside from getting materials to it, then starting to do something with it and make sure it's powered.
Yeah, getting power to the machines and getting the machines to use the stuff.
Yeah.
We have...
And then like furnace kind of things, miners, and then just kind of as you need it, you can kind of figure out what to pull in.
Oh, you don't have any
But
iron.
that ends up relatively organized.
Okay, so this is redundant. Might as well take you out of there. No, I did not say I wanted the pistol. Put the pistol back in the box. Nobody ever said they wanted a pistol.
Well, when you start a death world with a small starting area, you end up actually using that pistol because you get attacked before you can make anything else.
Yeah, before you get to SMGs. Alright, so we've got belt.
Yeah, so that phase that took, what, 2,800 seconds last time, took 300 this time. Oh, no, never mind. That's the version. Well, I've got it set up to like the tiny little like 6x8 font
Yeah,
for the
so you
console.
can't actually read what
So
it says.
yeah. And it was on my 1920 by 1080 monitor, and it's drug over to my UHD monitor, so it's even tinier.
Okay, so circuits are coming in there.
So that's my excuse. Super tiny text. I saw the 300, thought that was loaded.
Sure, Wolf doesn't need glasses.
I wear contacts.
Oh,
Matt Scratch, how are you doing today, sir?
I
So,
never would have guessed.
for those of you who don't know Senior Matt Scratch, he is formerly of S-Dog fame, but he is a Red Circuit member as well.
He's a red circuiteer.
And rockin', it's Friday, things are good. Moving house on Tuesday. Looking forward to it. That is unusual. Generally, people dread that.
Unless you're moving to a much nicer house. That would make sense.
Yeah, could be. But it is always one of the most stressful things you can do. I think the top three are moving, dealing with the death, and
Marriage.
someone like getting married or something.
Having done
Sometimes people have to go
both-
through all three of those at once.
having done both ends of it, I would say getting a divorce is much worse than getting married.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah,
At least-
maybe it was divorce.
At least
And
getting
divorce.
married,
Yeah,
there's something positive attached to it as opposed to just, hate and bitterness.
yeah. I feel like it was divorce because two of the three like often happen together.
Death and divorce? Yeah, I could see divorce ending in death.
And
Okay.
then you have to move house because you've killed your ex-wife.
It's just easier to move house and then burn the old one down than it is to clean blood. Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, you had actually earmarked the first 3 rows for belts, red belts, and blue belts. And I have gone
Yes.
and hijacked that for building assemblers.
Why?
Because I hadn't really given it much thought until I started looking at it more closely.
Okay.
Explains why there was piping in here. Let's put the piping back.
Yeah, I thought you were starting a new build for the workshop. Moving from a stressful shared house into my own place. It's like headspace on the horizon. That does sound like a nice move.
Smooth move. Well, okay, that got me 30 assemblers while I was busy fucking with your plans here.
I don't know. I was never like my family didn't move around a lot when I was a kid. So even like when I got my first house, I was first when I first got my house, I have not moved out of this house even because Z note 1 don't like moving. So yeah, I was never did a lot of moving as a kid. So I probably don't need to kill all of these trees. I'm just trying to do. I would go up at least a row because you need to have room for a lot of belts going down that side.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need more than just one supply. You said that there's usually at least 3. Let's pick those up.
Yeah, because you'll need
What do you think, like there?
bricks and concrete and stone and yeah, you need a lot of different materials going.
So like that? So
That would probably work, yeah.
7-ish rows.
Yeah, and then if you can keep like 4 free in between builds, it gives you a spot to drop a roboport.
Oh my god, what I wouldn't give for a fucking robot to do my bidding right now. This is part of why I didn't want to come back to Lazy Bastard the other day. Is like going back to doing everything by hand sucks. Alright, so we do that. Assembler needs gears, plate, and electronics.
That's probably why I haven't gone back to doing much Factorio.
Yeah, starting with no robots and
You like the
everything being
overlays?
slow.
Thank you, sir. If you look down in the channel bits, you can spend some fangs and actually change them around. Pick your own. At least that should work. I think everything's connected.
Why did you have to set booked up, Wolf?
Because I wanted something unique that no one else has.
Well, it's freaky.
You're freaky.
Oh, no, I am.
Oh my. Behave.
Wait, I'm not behaving.
No, he just said you're being freaky, girl. Pay attention.
Oh. Okay. If you say so.
Do you not know what the word freaky means?
No, not really.
Freaky deaky.
I guess that's one of them slangs that never made it to the underside of the world.
No, it definitely made it here, but I was not part of the group that I hung out with, so therefore didn't really make it into my vocabulary.
So you're saying to do the electronics kind of like this, so you've got them just on the one side, leaving room for red on the other side.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I need to feed the copper belt, the copper into something to make copper wire out of. To start with.
And you may want to clear that easternmost set of things and have it back a little bit further from the bus.
Take this first row out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unfortunately, on this particular map, it's going to run into some cliffs right away.
Oh, son of
But
a
we'll try and
bitch.
capture some oil and get rid of that.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't even have oil on the radar. Oh, we have a tiny oil on the radar. Oh my god. It's almost an insultingly small oil patch.
Right.
Like the game is mocking us. Okay, so
I think that just means the next one will be big.
the next one had better be fucking huge, because giving us 200% for starters is just painful. Like, we gotta go through all the trouble of setting up on an oil patch for that.
Well, and we did like straight. We did like no settings changes, right?
As
Pretty
far as I
much.
know.
Like this is as default vanilla as we get.
And then we're gonna want, where are they? No, not transport, but power poles. Those require wood. Actually, shit. Don't pick up the thing, just figure it's fucking works. There's not too much stuff that we're going to be building in the mall that needs wire, is there?
No, I don't think so.
Pretty much going to be power poles.
And because it's you usually end up choosing not to put wire on a belt because you put you put one plate in and you get two wire out.
Oh yeah, it goes
So it
super
suddenly
fast.
it expands how big of a belt you need.
So then,
Which is why most green circuit builds direct insert the copper wire.
so then what we'd end up wanting to do is something like that, to have the wire go into power poles.
Yeah.
Can this arm, can one of these arms steal from here to feed it to the next power pole?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, once an item is, at least in vanilla, once an item is in an inventory, that's it.
Alright, then cancel that plan. I got a better idea. Well, maybe it's not a better idea. It's an idea, though.
It's a different idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the splitter up here. Put wire in here. And then we can just do like so. We'll set these ones up to do the other power poles if we ever get there. I've got a bunch of power poles on me. Wood is not something that we normally need on the bus because we don't normally need the wooden power poles much down the line.
Yeah, just chucking them in a box is usually fine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Got the wooden power poles. And then
So,
if you put the wooden box maker next to that box, then you can have it feed both of those machines, and that's all that wood is used for.
yeah, because there's currently a shit ton of wood down here, as you well know, because you had to set up a second wood box. Alright. Wooden box maker, go away. Wooden power pole maker, go away. Oh, I don't have enough room for all that shit. I'm just gonna park all the fucking wood over here and get it out of the way.
And some weird and wonderful news, I'm getting used to my rodent finally.
Huzzah! Rodentuality. Alright, let's pick up this box of crap. Okay, that's got all the power poles cleaned up from down here. I don't think there's any floating around in any of these boxes anymore. Okay. Oh, I had a thing down here making steel boxes. I should use that just to store more of this frickin' lumber. Yeah, I'm gonna gank all the steel boxes. Okay, that one's good. It's throttle on. There we go. What do we need? Like 2 stacks of wooden boxes max?
Probably.
Okay, that's what I've throttled it to. The power poles.
Even one.
Okay, well, the power poles I'm setting to like a max of 4 for now. Now I need to get power up here.
Grabbing like half the belt.
Grabbing who?
What
What?
are you missing?
Oh, you're not talking to me.
Yeah, that's a mistake. That's supposed to be gears.
There. Okay, so you guys are starting to do the thing. These can do medium and large poles. Okay, so I don't need to worry about belts or arms. You're taking care of all that stuff. Belts, arms, splitters, and are pipes down here, or should I do pipes?
No.
Okay, I'll do pipes.
No. My other mall had pipes near the front so that I could have a half pipes, half gear belt running to the back.
Yeah, I'm doing pipes right behind the wooden boxes here, so they're like third and fourth for straight and bent.
Yeah. No reason for me to have all of this plate in my inventory because I can't craft anything with it.
Nope, we're not supposed to. There we go. You wanted a belt on the mall that's half straight pipe, half gear?
Yeah, so that other blank space you have above your
Between the top and middle
copper
row?
cable machine. Yeah. I would do a half gear, half pipe on that one.
Really? So I'll have gear here and there?
Yeah, so you'll have 3 lanes of gears and 1 lane of pipe.
Okay, well maybe I'll divert the gear up above and do the half gear, half pipe down here since the pipe production's right here.
Ah, okay. Actually, if we go like this.
This is going to come through here. Alright, put belt, hoods, splitters, put that shit in my... There we go.
Yeah, and then just pop an extra pipe around there.
Yeah. Okay, bent pipe will be going into a box because nothing typically requires those.
Oh, holy shit, Reese is awake.
Awake. Wow, and you're still conscious. What are the odds?
I know.
Oh no!
And he's streaming.
Holy shit.
I know.
Okay, so what do lights require? Wire, circuit, iron plate. We have
There is one more recipe for wire, I guess.
yeah, so we'll do lights right here because I do like my lights. We'll throw circuits in from there. They need iron plate and wire. How the fuck am I gonna get wire to you? That's a question. I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna do a hokey jank thing that you're gonna hate.
Yeah, reserve the janky stuff for the harder stuff further down the line.
Well, I literally need the wire to just go around a corner so I can feed it into the lights.
Oh, and just
I'm,
have one machine instead of doing a second one?
yeah, I'm just gonna have one machine doing the wire because it's already caught up on the power poles because we already had like 300 of them. So it's just a tiny amount of wire that it needs to make come around the corner here to do the lights. It's not really worth another machine.
Yeah, you'll use another machine if you automate the circuit network stuff. Red wire, green wire, combinators.
Really? So we're gonna make 1,000 of each of those? Don't look in the box! Oh god! So many!
No, it's not quite required like that.
That was so funny. Okay, so it's got lights, power poles, pipes, wires. Those are all done. Let's just line you guys up thusly, and nope, that's not right. Should be there. Yeah.
I think after last night's lack of sleep, I was going to go to bed early tonight.
Okay, well, have yourself a good mosh pit.
I
You
shall
did what?
try.
Yeah, apparently she didn't get any sleep last night.
Neither did I. Except it was all today.
Well, not everybody's a superhero, okay?
Psh. That is not what I would call it.
Not everybody's a super insomniac, okay? I could do like this.
Not everyone's wrestles and arcs over all that.
Yeah, there's that too. Alright, let's start by getting this wire mess cleaned up before it gets out of hand, because it's already looking like a mess. Alright, well, I see the fucking problem. The problem is these poles suck. Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me these poles are good.
Well, if you have that space reserved for a workshop, I can go try to automate red and green science so we can research the better poles.
Yeah, I will continue doing the slow, steady progress here.
Nighty night, peoples.
Have good mosh pittings.
I shall try.
Alright, so if I move this little... Ah, you son of a bitch. Alright, you're going over there.
What do you really think?
There.
Okay. This needs one of those, so we can keep doing things.
We're gonna do this up there like so.
This needs to happen a little further in.
And fix these power poles while I'm here. And this one goes in here. Oh, you power poles are crap. God, I hate you. They're so terrible. They are the driving force behind technological advancement.
Not that bad. Alright. You got assembler machines automated yet?
Actually, they should be next on my docket, I guess. They're just
Okay.
circuit gear and plate. That'll be easy. Plates down there, circuits up there, gears in the middle. Oh, fucking fantastic. Do this 1, 2, and 3. None of them require lube. They just require parts, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna truck the plate up and do them along the top, I think. I'll do assembling machines here, where I've got 2/3 of the parts. And then I can zip some iron plate up there.
There is red. Green. Some more trees again.
Okay, we have assembling machines. And I'm doing this wrong. Son of a bitch. I need the assembling machines to go out the other way, because they get upgraded.
So there.
Okay, assembling machines are happening. Yeah, so I should be able to go further along that path. Alright, so I've got boxes being made, you've got belts and arms, I've got power poles, lights, and pipes. Repair packs, circuits and gears. I'm gonna get those going. There, have all the circuits and gears out of my inventory. Please take them. You can have a whole bunch of copper plate out of my inventory. Alright, we're gonna need more boilers and steam engines, by quite a lot, right?
Yeah. I generally try and set them up in like a, so it'll do 20 boilers and 40 steam engines. Except I think boilers stack to 50. So if you're just doing it by chest limiting, that's going to be your limiting factor.
I might have to fiddle with the arm for that one. So I'm gonna need stone to come in to make stone furnaces for the boilers. Alright, stone furnaces are just stone and pipe, and then the boilers are pipe gear plate. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, fantastic. That means I can do them along the bottom here. Stone furnace. Boiler. And this can be our steam engine. This needs plate gear pipe. Alright, shitty little power poles, you're going on the hot bar because I'm tired of them. No, I did that wrong. You need to go there and there. Okay, so you try and do, what was the ratio?
Which?
Boiler to steam engine?
Oh, if you want to fully saturate one underground pump, you want 20 boilers and 40 steam engines.
I can't even program the arms yet.
Yeah, you'd have to do it with wire, and we don't have that yet either, so... you can just limit the stacks of stuff.
Yeah, I'll do like 1 stack and 2 stacks kind of thing to try and balance it. This needs pipe and gear, which are on that line there. You're gonna need stone. Let's limit you to 250 furnaces for now. You're gonna need stone coming in. Do we have anything approaching stone production at this point?
There is a lot of stone in a box, and I've put miners on the stone patch, but I don't have it hooked up to anything yet.
Okay. Okay, that's the line for stone for now. Ugly as it may be.
Alright, that little guy's just been kicking out all of the sciences.
Oh, well, looks like you get a home yet again, pistol. No, wait, here. Go fuck yourself. There you go. Alright. Furnaces, boilers, all sorts of stuff. Okay, belts. Oh yeah, steam engines stacked to like 10, so I'm gonna need like 8 stacks of them for 1 stack of boilers. Something like that. We're gonna need miners and offshore pumps, I guess. Probably next. Okay, plate, gear, and circuit. Are you after the pipe?
Nope, I'm dumping my inventory.
Ah, okay. Okay, I've got circuit, gear. I guess I could use this one to do. Actually, I could do pump and miner right here.
That way.
Miner and pump. You need plate, circuit, and gear.
Just one.
There we go.
That's okay. There's plenty of
Pipe,
redstone.
gear, and circuit. Okay, now you're gonna need somewhere to output. A couple hundred miners
Doing
is
all right
plenty.
there?
Yeah, slow progress, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, these patches aren't enormous. So
Once we start to
in the
move
1
out,
to 200 range.
yeah, once we start to move outside of the starting area, we'll actually see bigger patches where we might need 100 at a time.
Mm-hmm.